today you are supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu because you are a Yoruba man or because you are a Muslim. Come to think of it, 4 years or 8 years, Tinubu is out of government. The next person that is coming, his own people will still support him because he's either a Muslim or is their own tribe. The worst part of it in Africa here or in Nigeria here, once they support somebody, whether the person is doing good, whether the person is doing bad, they will keep praising the person. Zakade, they go on. The last time I checked, they cannot even pay their children's school fees. They cannot even 2 square meals in a day. But these are the same set of people. When you criticize about Tinubu government, they will tell you, say what you are saying. They also did the same thing during Buhari government. We were shouting about Buhari government is terrible. But the APC supporters, you cannot love somebody more than yourself. Tinubu that you are shouting for, Tinubu don't know you, don't know any of your family. People where Tinubu they compensate now, people where they don't criticize Tinubu before. People where they don't run Tinubu street, they call Tinubu all manner of name. Now if Tinubu don't nominate to be an ambassador, so you upon the whole praise where they praise Tinubu, Tinubu no know you. Tinubu no know your family. Forget whether you are the same tribe with him or the same religion with him. This idea need to stop. And that's why you can see the Igbos are doing far better in terms of economy than any other tribe in Nigeria. Yes. Igbo man will be the last person to be praising you because you be Igbo man. Igbo man will come for you if you fuck up. I am very optimistic and very sure that if we were to be Peter Obi that was declared in that general election, and Nigeria is where we are today, now Igbos for the champion Obi impeachment. If you say I'm lying, what happened during Obasanjo? Where Obasanjo gave them the opportunity to become senior, how many Igbos were moved? And I'm very sure that the Igbos support Peter Obi in 2023, not because Obi was an Igbo. They supported Peter Obi because they saw that Obi is far better than them. None of them is a saint. But at least Obi have the track record that majority of these people don't have. There are numbers of Igbos that will have come out in that 2023. Igbo men will not come out to spend their money or to trade their support on them because they know what they have done in the past. Even majority people who supported Peter Obi in 2023 were not even Igbo. There are so many numbers of Yoruba who put support for Peter Obi, middle bet, because of his what? His party record. Are you now seeing that it is now obvious now that every country now have their desire for Nigeria? Now the Igbos now, many Igbos too now are calling on Benjamin Netanyahu to also come for their aid because they believe that if Nigeria divide today, Nigeria will be Igbos, which is the Biafran, will be Israel that is who they are looking onto because they believe that their origin is from Israel. Is this how to run a country? And that's why I'm saying it is better now that the government to sit and see that we cannot solve the problem of Nigeria today. You know, the most painful thing that is paining me, this APC claim that they know the problem of Nigeria. And they promised Nigeria before 2015, if they come, they will restructure Nigeria. That one of the problem of Nigeria is to restructure Nigeria. Restructuring in the sense that you take what you produce. You pay percentage, like the America will copy a democracy from how they are running their democracy. Not the way we do now. I can speak to you that the reason why the Northerners allow their region to be taken over by bandits or terrorists is because of this one Nigeria. They know that even without them working, at the end of the month, they will get their own share. And that's why the North is no longer productive. When we have regional government, everybody was doing well. The North were doing well in their own feet. The Southwest was doing well in their own. The Igbo, the Southeast was doing well. But all these things started when, what is it called? The former head of state, Yakubu Gowon. I remember that meeting they had, they concluded that we are going for regional government Oh, they came him, they brainwashed him, they told him, oh, Ojukwu is misleading you. The center will be too weak. He insists on one Nigeria. The Britain brainwashed him and some few people in the West. Today, how did the one Nigeria? How did the one Nigeria now favor us? It did not. If we are for regional government, Nigeria will be a very strong country that the world, no country in the world, every country in the world want to be reckoned with. Because everybody will be productive. The Southwest will be productive. The Igbos will be productive. The North will be productive. And they will have not been issue of these terrorists. How did these terrorists started? In 2019 with Boko Haram. It's still all about politics. Plain politics. And the monster that these people have created, they can no longer control the monster any longer. Do you think that Jonathan made a mistake by calling for that national conference in 2014? For the amalgamation have expired? Even the Lugard and Flora that use Nigeria to do boyfriend and girlfriend. If we can live for 100 years, we are free to go on our own separate way. 2014, we clock 100 years as a country. Even regardless of the country is not working. But some people are imposing it on us that one Nigeria or nothing because they are benefiting from us. They have succeeded, looted the resources of this country. They've turned us to slaves. Doctors in Nigeria now moving to UK to do a caregiver. We are now a slave to the whites. And some people feel comfortable. Some people don't see anything wrong. We must speak. We've now turned to a republic of what? When Kanu called the country a zoo, some people tear him up for crying out loud. Even in the zoo, there are rules and regulations. When lions show up, no any other animal misbehave. Why is it that we have president, we have governors in a state, but yet these miscreants, these hoodlums, these bandits, these terrorist groups, they come, they cause havoc, they go scot-free. Why do we now have these governors? Why do we have president? It is only when a citizen come on air and speak, they will come after the citizen. They will go and lock him up. They will use the power they have because they castigate them. They will go and lock them up. And they are saying with democracy, democracy, democracy. The democracy has caused a lot to Nigerians. Because it's through this democracy, the Western world crippled the economy of Nigeria and that of Africa. And that's why you can see many African countries now are looking to the direction of military. ECOWAS have failed. Look at the shenanigans election that was conducted in Cameroon, Ivory Coast. They are nothing to write home about. Nigerians are getting tired and getting frustrated. Oh, the Igbos also are not looking. Should not be calling on Ibrahim Netanyahu to come for their rescue. When you see the injustice that has been done to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, today you take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Sokoto to go and do what? It is quite unfortunate. Please, I'm not on Facebook. As you are seeing me there, he's claiming to be me, it's not me. So what's part of it? This man is not even in Nigeria. You are claiming to be me. Yes, it's my video, but I'm not the one that holds that platform. Maybe he's taking advantage that I speak for the Igbos about the injustice, the fairness of what Buhari government did. He's using that advantage, creating Biafra, support Biafra on Facebook, uploading only my video there. If you want to come out and be speaking, let people know your face. Stop using people's video. You can use people's video, there's nothing wrong about, but not be using my videos to circulate your platform as if I'm the owner of the platform. I know how many calls I receive, people calling me. I say, I'm not the one on Facebook. I'm not the one. I'm doing this. I know the risks that are involved. I know the calls I receive. But yet, I'm not bothered is to contribute my own quota. This is what I can do, regardless of what is involved. Please, even as you continue watching, share this video. Subscribe to this channel. You want to reach me? I'm not on Facebook. I'm not the one there. I am on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. You see me, The Waymaker TV on YouTube. The Waymaker TV. That is the Waymaker is DEWAYMAKER TV on YouTube. I'm only on YouTube for now. The Waymaker TV on YouTube. I'm not on Facebook. If you guys continue watching, subscribe to this channel on your notification.
Breaking news. Finally, Gumi has finally named the people who are sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. It's as if Gumi confession is not enough. Now, the Sahara reporter carry it. You people should watch it and share this video. Prominent name of people have been mentioned in the north that have been linked to terrorist sponsor in Nigeria. You know, I've been telling you people, time without number, that the name we are giving to Buhari, but Buhari reluctantly not mention it. And people of you know that Buhari government, we know people who are powerful. Malami was number one. He was he make himself the alpha and the omega for Buhari government. Today they have indicted him and some other name. I will be measuring their name. Please, if today is your first time of watching me, share this video massively. Share this massively. Now, before I will come to the name of people Gumi mentioned and this Malami and the rest people they have mentioned, let's talk about the Southeast leader. Southeast leader cannot keep amazing me. Look at what Hope Uzodinma did. I show inviting Boris Johnson, the rest of them, Likudango tell all of them to grace the occasion. Yes, what he did is good, but there are so many Igbos who need financial assistance. He did not do the needful, but he can bring the state money, calling all these people to, are they going to invest? At last, what did Boris Johnson give to them? Shame, reproach, disgrace. He said Nigeria are giving out their expensive talent, whereas they are giving Nigeria in return whiskey. What an insult to us. And I believe that even Tinubu is angry with Hope Uzodinma. Now, before we proceed, IPOB has officially dragged Orji Kalu that they will do the needful. Orji Kalu will prove it in court, where they say Kanu is the one among all, is the one that have done kill among over 13,000 people that Orji Kalu said in the national television to the whole world for the people to hear. Few days after, Tinubu Padi government compensate Orji Kalu by nominating his daughter as an ambassador to this country called Nigeria. I've told you people, the more you look, the less you see. If they explain the problem of Nigeria to you and you understand it, that means you need to be taken to psychiatric hospital to examine yourself. I don't know whether you understand me. CDS Musa, former chief of staff that have been there for many years, refused to deliver. Tinubu removed him and brought his own brother, Yoruba man, come. Now Tinubu went back. Since he has seen that Bagutu, whether they are playing politics for Tinubu or Tinubu is also reading ahead that they might not likely work for him, they are allowing the insecurity to destroy him, to stabilize his government so that Atiku might have a way to become president, and Tinubu lay him up. He went back to the CDS Muta and pick him and make him the minister of defense. That's why I say if they explain the problem of Nigeria to you, you understand it. That means they need to take you to psychiatric hospital for medical checkup. I drop a video now about Simon Ekpa. Some of you say, oh, whenever I drop video, my capture. You listen to what I'm saying. I make mention of Samuel Ekpa there, but some of you will just see this thing. You just drop your opinion. But nevertheless, you love me. If you don't love me, you don't drop message. I appreciate you for that. When Samuel Ekpa was saying it, after the first court in Nigeria, the Supreme Court and Appeal Court delivered judgment in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu favor under Buhari government who kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya and brought him to Nigeria. And Samuel Ekpa say, if Nigeria government cannot obey their law, court, and free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he supported the sit at home in the southeast. The IPOP members say, no, we are not with Samuel Ekpa. Samuel Ekpa is doing on his own, this and that. They were waiting for the judiciary to do the needful. Alpha, what is the end of judiciary now? What has Omotosho and Bola Ahmed Tinubu have done? The justice they have been waiting for. Don't forget, I am not here to cite Samuel Ekpa or to praise Samuel Ekpa. Samuel Ekpa said it before 2023 election that it is going to be on a regret. Most of them that are putting hope on the Peter Obi will win, Obi will win. That if they give Obi, if they allow Obi to be president, making by Alpha, at the end of the election, the hope of Nigerians, the hope of Igbos will dash. Because it was literally that Peter Obi won that election. But they have their way. As Showore have said it, that there is an agreement between the Hausa and the Yoruba that Igbo man will not become president of Nigeria. They will not even come close to the corridors of power. It's what we are seeing today. What else did you? What is the IPOP doing? You are dragging Oji Kalo now. What can you do in again now? They are criticizing Oji Kalo. Oji Kalo, oh, to hell with you. Oji Kalo, why must you have the audacity to go and visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that the court have condemned? But the same set of people, Hausa people now, they are signing peace deal with their terrorists, with their gun, with full chest, showing to the world. The same Northerners now that are dragging Sokoto governor follow Alesoti to go and visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto prison or not. The same Northerners now are giving amnesty to bandits. They are striking deal with bandits, and yet they still come back and strike. Hypocrisy from the highest order. They are advising Igbo should drop Biafra. There's nothing like a Biafra. If they want to become part of Nigeria, just imagine. Did Igbo go and advise the North? The North should drop the Sharia that has been causing damage to us as a country. It's through the Sharia law that most of jihadists are coming into Nigeria, that Nigeria is for them to grab. Igbo, go and advise them to drop Sharia. They are advising you people now because of some of your politicians who are seeking for power, who are seeking for money, connection. They are advising you people, drop Biafra if you want to recognize you people are part of Nigeria. Shame. You say we are one country. Nigeria is not the one. Nigeria is non-negotiable. We have different countries in Nigeria. We are not one. In the North, Sharia law work. They even use Sharia law for non-Northerners. They use Sharia law for non-Muslim. They use it to judge them, and nothing happened. How Deborah was by the woman that is preaching in Abuja. But people like Gumi, people like Sultan of Sokoto will still come and tell you there is nothing like Christian genocide. Even now, they have even won most of the pastors. Sultan, you can see Bishop Kuka. Bishop Kuka, who almost struggled the neck of Buhari. Buhari today, Buhari. Tinubu enter now, Kuka, don't change mouth. What have they given to Kuka? Bishop Kuka said that there is no Christian genocide in Nigeria. Bishop Kuka is in Sokoto. He knows what is going on in the North. The persecutions of Christians in Nigeria. Let's call a spade a spade. It's better you don't talk than to come and open mouth and talk that there is no Christian genocide in Nigeria. I mean, it's a disgraceful. I mean, calling bishop now, it doesn't worth calling bishop. No wonder the Bible says on the last day, many will come. I cast out demons. I heal the sick. I make the blind to see, but I will cast you out, all ye workers of iniquity. It is now obvious that most of the Christian leaders today are trying to build their empire, building names, not love for the masses. They are deceiving the masses. I don't care that people, I don't believe that these people, they really knows the heaven they are preaching for the masses, that is heaven on earth. They don't believe it. They don't believe in their message. Because if they believe in their message, somebody like Bishop Kuka, Tunde Bakare, who has been all and all in Tinubu government, in the Buhari government, in the Jonathan government, he called Jonathan all manner of names. He was part of pioneer who championed the protest in Ojota. He called all manner of Jonathan all manner of names. They took coffee for Jonathan in Lagos here. called Jonathan should resign, Jonathan to this. Tinubu is there now. The first thing he did, he went to go and visit Tinubu. Now he's telling the world that Donald Trump is after the oil of Nigeria. Who cares? Donald Trump have not come to oil. What have we benefit from this oil, for crying out loud? Tinubu came to power. The first thing what he did is to remove subsidy. When he removes subsidy, it's as if that is not enough. Subsidy for education, sector, everything was moving. Nigeria is paying through their nose. And we're about to pay more in this January. What has we benefit? What has the oil benefit us as a Nigeria? That you are telling, oh, Donald Trump is after the oil of Nigeria. These are type of spiritual leader we have. Leaders that they build schools their church member cannot attend. And that's why they cannot correct the government, because they are paddy. They also make their money through government. Let's talk about Shehu Gumi. Shehu Gumi now, after a lot of trouble, because IBB have also challenged Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that Tinubu government should stand up and do the needful. There's nothing like negotiation. Arrest this man once and for all. When I was in government, when we were in government, there is nothing like negotiating with bandits. It's a taboo. This is the reason democracy is gradually failing in Africa. You can see other African countries are embracing the military back. Because it's through this democracy, all these invaders, all these jihadists, all these terrorist groups are coming into Africa to conquer Africa. Under democracy. Under the democracy, we are not enjoying it. What belongs to us, because of democracy, they have brainwashed African leaders. The Europeans, Britons, France, they are making the Africa